What is going on, guys? Welcome back. It's been a while. I know. Listen, I took a little bit of a break, and to be completely honest, just because I didn't want to burn out. When I started making Diablo videos, I told myself that if I ever started to feel like I wasn't having a lot of fun doing it, then I'd just take a little step back, because I want this to be a long-term thing. I don't want to feel like I'm forced to put out the videos and then I burn out, and the next thing you know, you don't hear from me from a couple months. So we're back, and I think we have a dilemma, honestly, because I'm still trying to decide, do we want to change our gear, or do we want to keep this Arctic set, which is a level 2 set, but giving us a buttload of damage. I shopped this breastplate. Let's go ahead and make a stealth. See, this is usually what I would go with, but I feel like the full set is just too good. Yeah, it's just too good. Well, let's see how it feels going through. Get rid of these quickly. Let's see how it feels going through Act 2. We are players 8. We don't have a mercenary yet, which I was thinking about. Someone left a comment on the last video about a insight bow on an Act 1 mercenary. I like that a lot. I think that's a good idea. We have some mana problems, as you can see. It's honestly kind of ridiculous.
I need mana.
It's not too bad when we're just using magic shot, but multishot is pretty much a third of our entire mana. And these things are pretty tanky. It makes me a little bit worried about our damage. It's pretty unfortunate, but we will see how it feels. We do have a couple, we have a couple things in this stash that might work out, but I don't know. I also looked into the Vidalis set, and the Vidalis set bonus, I'll try to remember maybe to put it up on screen for any of you guys that are curious. It doesn't seem better than the Arctic set bonus. And honestly, it doesn't really matter, because I don't even have the amulet? We're missing the amulet, so yeah, unfortunate. And it seems like, honestly, the other bows that are in our stash, I have a feeling that the stairs are up here, actually. The other bows in our stash, they're just, I don't know, man. It does not feel great. Let's just get some more potions and take one more look at the stash. And honestly, a look at the skill tree too. I know it's been about a week since a video, and you guys probably want to get straight into the action, but is it wrong that I feel weak? Oh, that is level 18. So we totally could respec and see how Ice Arrow feels. Mana cost 4. Let's do that. Let's do that, because I think somebody was saying that the Ice Arrow damage takes into account cold damage, and because we're getting so much cold damage from this set, maybe this will be kind of our saving grace. So let's go ahead and do that. So we need, how much do we need? Actually, I think 45, 55, and then do we want, because I was putting points into Dex. I feel like maybe we don't want to go full. Yeah, let's see how Vitality feels. I don't know if the Dex is really going to help us right now, because we're doing so much cold damage. Okay, one into each of these. I'm not a big fan of Inner Sight. Let me know what you guys think. Am I sleeping on Inner Sight? I mean, again, we're going to be doing mostly cold damage right now. And if we have an Act 1 mercenary, she'll probably cast Inner Sight for us, right? Yeah, I want to get Guided Arrow as well, because I think that's such a cool skill. So, Cold Arrow seems like it does a little bit less damage. I guess what we'll do is we'll just synergize, max this out, and what we'll do is just have Cold Arrow as our main ability. Let's just go like F1, F2 so we can swap between Guided Arrow. Probably not as much damage. Actually, pretty close. Pretty close, but a lot of fun. And we'll use Ice Arrow on the side here. Because I think the benefit of Ice Arrow is that it freezes, but I'm hoping that it's also more of an area of effect, so. Okay. Another downside of using this belt is having only 2 slots. I'm not 100% sure that we would have more than 2 slots with the belt at this point in the game, but feels bad. The good news is that we get these light potions now instead of having to use the small ones. That might help a bit, and we'll just have to keep the inventory full. You know, we did it with the sorceress, so I shouldn't be complaining that we're doing it with the Amazon. We will solve our mana problems soon enough. Okay, this is guided arrow. I mean, that feels stronger. It's definitely, I mean, 124 damage. I feel like that's a lot more than we were doing before. And 4.6 mana cost. Even the freezing arrow is... So it's not AoE, but... maybe not a big deal right now. Feels a lot stronger. And the cool thing about the Arctic set is that it scales with your level, so... like, every time we level, we're getting another, like, 36. We're getting 2 damage, 2 cold damage per level. So... I don't know, man. It seems like such a good set. It's gonna feel so bad to switch off onto anything else. But yeah, for anybody who's wondering, where have the Diablo videos been? Obviously, I've been putting up some RuneScape videos. I've been having a really good time over on RuneScape. They got the Christmas event going on, and I've always been a big fan. So I decided just to take a little break, switch it up. This is rough. No AoE is rough. It's okay. Yeah, I took a little break, having a lot of fun with RuneScape. Don't know if any of you guys are into that. I figured there might be a little bit of overlap between Diablo players and RuneScape players. Also been playing a lot of Path of Exile 2 Early Access. That game is so much fun. I haven't been recording it because I've been playing with some friends. And, you know, we've been in Discord calls and stuff like that, so... I don't want to record our conversations, obviously, and, you know... But I do really want to make a new character and get some content up for that. I tried doing that about a week ago, but I just found myself gravitating back to my main character, so... It's tough. I only have so much time, and I have so many different things I want to do, and so many things that I want to put up on the channel. Sometimes it's really hard to decide what to do. But if any of you guys have been looking at Path of Exile 2 and kind of contemplating, I think it's definitely worth giving it a shot. It's super, super fun. It feels very close to Diablo. It's definitely giving me that Diablo feel. The atmosphere, the music and voice acting is very, very good. Very cool. I think I talked about that in another video, so I'm not going to go on too much about it. I've just been having a lot of fun. But we are back. And we need to get this Amazon to a better point. I think she's going to start popping off. I mean, this is honestly pretty good. This is Players 8. It's always going to be a little bit slow, right? I couldn't imagine doing this Players 8 and not having, like, a bunch of gear. It would be really slow. There we go. But she'll be popping off soon. I have faith. I have faith. I think there's just going to be a certain point when we're not worried about mana anymore, and we have the charm. I think the charms are going to be huge. Once we have the level requirement for the charms, and our inventory is just completely filled up. Ooh, I stacked so many charms. I don't know what level requirement they are, but I know it's not low. I think it's going to be like 40-ish before we can really see any benefit, so... With that said, I feel like normal is going to be really rough. Once we're through normal and we have level 40, we get a better bow, we get better inventory. Then Nightmare is probably going to be a much better experience. And then we're going to get to Hell, and I think that's when it's going to be even worse. But I'm all for the challenge. It's been really fun playing Player's Aid. I never do. Honestly, I never do play Player's Aid, or I mean I never used to. Now I'm playing it all the time. Ooh. I feel like it's definitely affected how I play the game. I'm always a little bit more cautious. Need more potions. A little bit more cautious, you know. We gotta take it easy. Don't die. Reposition. If any of you guys were around when I first started the channel and we were just starting the Holy Grail, it was not good, guys. It was rough. My positioning was horrible. My reactions were bad. Yeah, it was it was not good. Much better now. I would say it might not seem like it, but it's definitely better in comparison. Still not up to how I was, you know. Geez, what, 10 plus years ago? When I used to play like crazy. I was actually decent at the game. Now I have people that watch the videos and they're like, hey man, you knew? And I'm just like, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'm a brand new player. Okay, this is rough. So I really like the cold damage. I really like the cold arrow. But the lack of AoE is... yeah, it's rough. And we're using all our arrows. Why do they gotta have arrows? Like, I gotta buy arrows? Are you kidding? Yeah, maybe we can freeze all these freaks. Get away from me. We're gonna run out of arrows. Come on, man.
Impossible.
Yep, impossible because we have no arrows. Such an outdated mechanic, it's crazy. Hey, but you know what? Maybe that's just my fault. I know the game I'm playing. I should have had extra arrows on hand. And I didn't. What's wrong with me?
Ask and learn.
Yeah, we're using up all our gold on potions here, and we're not. It's just Radamant. Oh my god. Hey, you guys said you wanted longer videos? You're gonna get longer videos. Now, I know I was just talking about how great my positioning is, and I'm like face tanking this Radamant. Dude, the skeletons are too annoying. Get out of my way. Sheesh.
Atma has been avenged.
Give me that Boca skill. Oh, thank goodness. That was actually super rough. So this actually also converts physical damage to elemental damage. So maybe it would be worth putting points into dexterity. Either way, that quest is completed. Did we do Bloodraven? Nah, you know what? Let's quickly do Bloodraven because we're gonna need to do it anyways. I want to grab myself a mercenary. Let's see if we can find it. Normally I skip it because I don't know, I never use Act 1 mercenaries, but I really like the idea of having just like the dual archer gang. I think that would be really, really cool and really fun. See, we're really strong in Act 1.
I sense great sorrow and misery.
Very, very sorrow and misery. The poor rogue from Diablo 1. Oh god, this is gonna be rough too. Why do all these guys gonna have huge armies of the dead protecting them? At least they're nice and weak. Boom. Too easy.
In peace, sister.
Rest in peace.
I can.
Okay, who did we get? Kyle. Is Kyle a girl name? Maybe it's Kylie? I guess Kyle could be a girl name. I've never met a girl Kyle. Have you guys ever met a girl Kyle? Listen, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. It's just not what I was expecting, okay? What can we give Kyle? Because Kyle can use everything we can use. So, I wonder if... maybe Ravenclaw? I mean, is that going to be, like, super awesome, or... seems like it could be. We can give it a Vidal. Actually, let's give it a stealth.
I'll put that to good use.
And do we have a helmet? Not really. Not really. Okay.
When
I probably should look at some rune words, too. See if there's anything in Act 2. I feel like there's probably some really cool rune words that I just, like, sleep on. Because I don't usually use rune words that aren't like caster rune words, like I mean even stealth is really a caster rune word considering the faster cast rate. Lore, spirit, you know. I'm gonna have to take a look and see what options there are for us. Nothing too good. Do I really want to drop 1,000 gold? I guess we just made 4K. Okay, we'll grab this and. It's not much, but here's something for your head. Keep your head warm, Kyle. It's gonna be very weird getting used to that. Okay, well let's start the act now, cause
Good day.
that took longer than I thought it would. Keep that. This is not. The attack rating's okay, I guess. We definitely don't need any more cold res. Set has us covered. Let's pull up on potions. Scrolls. We don't need this. We have a bunch of them. And last thing before we go, I just want to double check the stash and look at those charms. Okay, so 21, 27, 21, 50, 21, 25, 21. Okay, so it looks like we actually will have a decent upgrade at 21 with some of these like very, very budget 32020s, which, I mean, 217 is not even close to a 32020, but you know what I mean. And this will be really, really nice. That's only 210 though. That's actually not even that good. Okay, so I mean, yeah, we're looking at like level 21. We're looking at a good upgrade. I really don't think any of this might be good for bosses with the deadly strike and the really good attack speed. This might be good with like strafe or something. I don't know if each attack will have the deadly strike. Maybe just guided arrow. Either way, I just don't see any of this gear being better than the Arctic set because of all the cold damage. It's just... maybe I'm wrong. I'm never wrong. No. No way. My mana's so low. I want to put some points into energy, man. Good lord. Okay, let's get through my favorite act. I don't mind the sewer part. Makes me feel like I'm not really in Act 2. And then I get out into the desert and I'm reminded, oh no, the maggot layer's coming up. Might not be too bad. Okay, Kyle. I thought I decked you out with gear. Why are you taking so much damage, Kyle? We're getting a good, like, 6 or so damage every time we level, which is really nice. Yeah, the dex, I don't know if that's worth the points. But it's not like we're coming close to dying, so. The freezing arrow, which I maybe should have put my point into. I don't know. It doesn't seem that good. The cold arrow seems better. It's almost just like a synergy for the ice arrow. Like, this has way better attack rating. Way better damage. I feel like, obviously, the ice arrow is good because it freezes, but it only freezes regular monsters, right? So, anything that's blue or rare, is it even worth, like, using? Probably not. Those. Oop, didn't mean to use that. Well, we can keep that. It's actually a decent, grand chime. Yeah, I feel like Kyle using inner sight is definitely gonna help us out here. I mean, what is it? It reduces armor? Defense. Okay. It's something. And her damage isn't bad, 16 to 40. She's is she getting the explosive bolt or arrow benefit? Yeah, she is. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Honestly, really cool. Really, really cool. Pick up that L rune, because you never know when you're going to need an L rune. And it's usually not something that you keep. The damage is definitely better. I'm glad we respec to this because durability 1 of 20. Let's get that repaired. Yeah, it's definitely better than the multi-shot. I love multi-shot, but I just don't think we're ready for it yet. Did we unlock anything by leveling up to 19? Anything blue? No. Okay. Man can dream. Stony Tomb, don't need it. Hawk Helm. Oh, I'm excited to do a druid. I am very excited for that. But I think once this Amazon is comfortably in hell, we will probably take a break from making new characters and start doing a lot more grinding for items for the Holy Grail. The Grail hasn't really progressed, and I wanted to have some, you know, variety for the characters I could play. And at this point, we're going to have 4 fully level characters, so I think that's a safe spot. I think that's good. Ooh, these guys are hard to hit. Some leapers. God, they make weird noises too. This is horrible.
I need mana.
Yeah, well, it's because we keep missing. Are we knocking them back? Do we have knockback, or are they just freaks?
Not enough mana.
Yeah, yeah. Can we freeze this one? That's much, much better. There we go. Okay, we must have knockback, right? Like, how are we... I don't remember getting knockback. Freaks. The monster design. So good. But yeah, after this, once we get this Amazon through hell and leveled up to maybe around 80, we'll start doing some Terror Zone, some pits, some Andy, some maps, some ancient tunnels, some stony tombs. Yeah, I got lots of stuff to do. And yeah, I mean, we gotta set some new goals, some new big goals for the account. The Enigma was such a big goal. I kind of... Honestly, I wasn't even sure we were gonna get it. It was taking so long, and I didn't really think past that. So we're gonna have to start thinking about next big goals. Obviously a Griff's would be nice. Or like a Jaw rune. Lots of stuff that we could do with more high runes. Okay, we have way too many health potions. Honestly, I wonder if we should up this belt. I mean, how long are we using this set for, right? Like, I'm thinking we should, you know, put a socket in all these, and this could be our set through all of normal. Do you imagine being a player's 8 Bale with Arctic set? Now that's a thumbnail. That is a video title and a half right there. I honestly don't even know if it's like really that far-fetched. Need mana potions so bad. Get out of my way. I honestly don't think it's that far-fetched because let's say we're level 40. We're going to be getting 20 to 30 cold damage plus 80 more from this. So we're getting like 110. Max out both of these. Oh, and then this freezing arrow. How did I not see this? I didn't even know there was a level 30 skill here. That's going to be good because that's going to be the AoE that we need. Yeah. It gets cold damage from cold arrow, but it only gets freeze length from ice arrow. See, that's interesting. Yeah.
How may I help you?
No, I like that a lot, actually. That is something to look forward to. Anyways, I think there is some potential for us to use this all the way. Honestly, 7 to mana? I feel like I want that. Yeah. SOJ would be nice, right? It'd be real nice. Let's get rid of these. Honestly, don't think we really need them. And we'll just fill our inventory with beautiful mana potions. Get back into it. Yeah, that's gonna be sweet. And then obviously there's the potential for using the fire arrow. I mean, exploding arrow. That would be AoE right off the bat. I just don't know what we would do, guys. I feel like we're giving up so much damage as soon as we lose a single piece of this. Yeah. It's crazy, because I was loading up the stats with so much gear. Thinking to myself, oh my god, we're going to be switching gear, we're going to have upgrades every level. And I'm still using my level 2 outfit. Very ironic. Ooh, there they are. Ye old halls. Damage is definitely good though. Like, sure, we don't have any AoE. Kyle's doing some AoE. That's about it. But the single target damage is nice. Feels good. It's not too crazy. We're not one-shotting, but it's normal. We're ramping up. Almost out of arrows again. Oh boy. When does it warn me? 50? Well, better go get some more now. That's so crazy to me. Don't do it. Don't put points into energy.
Greetings.
Blessings to you.
Blessings to you. I think guided arrow. Isn't there something that doesn't use... Yeah, magic arrow doesn't use your arrows. See, that's the kind of thing I like. Not bad. Wouldn't mind like a nice jewel. I think I got some comments about jewels as well, saying that there was some really low level jewels that offer a lot of damage, and just like raw damage early on is so important on characters like this. Actually, I should take a look at my jewel mule, because chances are there's something on there that I probably considered a trash jewel that might actually be decent. Yeah, that would be really sweet. Well, yeah, I mean, I say that. We don't really have anything to put it in, but we could maybe get like a 2-socket helmet or something, just throw that in there. Excuse me, you just phased through the door. Oh, and you phased right back. You can't be doing that. Yeah. There we go.
I need mana.
And the inner set is actually really nice for the visual. You can see these sparkly guys up here.
Not enough mana.
No more jump scares. Yeah, you feeling stronger, Kyle? You are level 18 right alongside me. And ironically, you are also... you're also cold, but... it's okay. We take the cold damage.
Not enough mana.
Talking about having too many games that I just would really love to play right now. I've been really getting the itch to play a Diablo 1 recently. That game is so much fun. I don't know how many people who play Diablo 2 actually have played Diablo 1. I feel like it's a fair amount, but sometimes I'm surprised with the amount of people I see that play Diablo 2 and they're like, oh yeah, I never played Diablo 1. Is it similar? And I'm like, well, kinda. Definitely got a different feel to it, but no, I mean it is similar enough, right? You can definitely tell it's you know, number 1 and number 2. But of course it is very ancient. But a lot of fun. There's a mod that you can get that basically all it really, well, it does a lot, but one of the main things I like about it is that it unlocks all of the quests in the game. Because the way the Diablo 1 worked, there was a ton of quests in the game, but you would roll quests. So your playthrough might not have all of the quests. They were kind of like random spawns. And then in addition to that, for whatever reason, I'm actually not too sure, but for some reason, there's a lot of content that was in the game. How do I say this? Like the files and like the actual content was created, but it wasn't released with the game. So some of what the mod does is just actually give you what came with the game, but wasn't in the game, if that makes sense. Which is crazy to me. I mean... maybe it was something to do with, like, you know, they had it ready, but maybe they felt it wasn't refined enough and they were under pressure to release the game.
Good evening.
And back in the day, I don't think it was so... I mean, I don't want to say it was impossible, because there was BattleNet, but I don't think it was very, you know, likely that they would release huge updates just by having you download some software to increase the content, right? Either way, very, very cool, and I've been itching to play it, but, you know, like I said, I got a lot going on in terms of just, I'm playing way too many different games right now. Maybe when things settle down with RuneScape and Path of Exile, maybe I'll put up a playthrough of Diablo 1. That'd be fun.
I am overburdened.
Of course. Introduced by 1. Is that good? 6 mana. We're actually getting 13 mana from rings right now. Still a jewel. Honestly, not bad, but meh. We need damage, not life. We actually have a lot of life. 300 health at level 20 is pretty insane. Oof. Yeah, see, rooms like this, they're rough. Got too many of these summoner guys, come on. Oh, and he's mana burn? Oh my goodness. The good news is, one more level and we can put a lot of those charms on. I'm excited to see what kind of difference that makes. Unfortunately, it is going to mean less inventory space. Oh my god, another 2 summoners down there. Good lord. Yeah, we really do need some AoE. Level 30 cannot come soon enough. I'm not even hitting him. He's just... These guys are summoning way too many. Here we go. Boom. Nice. Damage definitely feels really nice. Really, really nice. Now, we need to keep an eye out for a 4-socket bow, don't we? So that we can make an insight in that. Is that going to be hard to find? I feel like it is. I feel like it is. And I mean, we want it to be decent too, right? Like, it's going to be a pretty high damage bow. I feel like our mercenary is actually going to be quite useful. But we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for something like that, because it's not usually something I look out for. I don't even know if we can drop a 4-socket bow. We might need to actually farm it on another character. Trying to think, have I ever seen a 4-socket bow this early? I don't think so. I feel like that would be pretty rare. Oh my goodness. This just seems like a lot of summoners down here. Like, I know they spawn down here, but this seems like a lot. What the hell? Hollow ones. Too many of you. Here we go. Oh my god. See, look at this. I swear, normally I come in here. Oh my goodness. Just in case. I come in here normally and there's like, you know, just those little flingers. Whatever they're called. Slingers? Huntress. And like maybe one other mob. But no, we come in here and there's 4 freaking hollow ones. It's like the game knows. They're like, hey, you didn't have any, Oh, no. No. Oh. Good lord, okay. Thank God we're not hardcore, and thank God I put a portal up. Holy crap. Yeah, the no AoE is actually a huge issue. Alright, forget everything I said about being better at the game. That's embarrassing. I really thought we were going to do it, guys. I really thought we were going to get through at least normal without dying. I should have known. I should have known. Let's quickly... Little X save. Yes. Apply. I like to have my town portal on X. Let's quickly make one. Okay, come on. No, no, no. Nothing's impossible. Or a possible. Good lord, look at this, man. Okay, Kyle, I need you to pick it up. You're the one with the explosive arrows. Okay? Yeah. Good inner sighting. Let's just re-up on potions. Jesus almighty.
Greetings.
We need arrows? Sure we do. Why not? At least we got some rejuves. You know, I took them out. I was like, we don't need these, you know. We just need mana. Of course. Then we die. I don't know if they would have saved this, honestly. Maybe just prolonged suffering. Real easy, okay. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Now, at least they won't be resummoning those frickin' returns. Oh, meant to use freezing. I don't know. Yep, good kiting, Kyle. Good job. You got amp damage. You might want to back up a little bit. Okay, let's go.
Not enough mana.
Whew. That was actually rough. That was really rough. Okay, now we got our QB. Very good. Nothing else really for us down here. I really wanted to hit 21 though. I really want to hit 21 so we can see the damage difference. There we go, one more kill it looks like. Did I leave anything in here? Of course I did. Hollow one, give me my level. Nice. Okay. So, do I want to put this... Actually, the damage goes up by quite a lot. And the mana's not that bad. Yeah, okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm freaking out here. Let's do... Yeah, we'll do that. The damage is... Okay, so now the damage is actually higher than Cold Arrow. Lower mana cost, and it freezes. And it's scaling with the Cold Arrow, so even when we use Cold Arrow, we'll start getting damage out of that. Very good. I actually think that was more damage than if we just put a point into Cold Arrow. Which is kind of crazy. Okay. Let's see how many things we... Okay, we just unlocked a lot, actually. Okay. This is really good. So, before damage. 69, 70, 144. So, essentially 70 to 150. Now, I want to make sure... I just want to make sure that we... We put all of our stuff in one spot. I want them over here so I don't forget. Okay, that's really good. Anything else? Not really. No. Okay. So still on the low end, 70, but an extra 50 to the top end, essentially giving us like a 50% increase in damage on the top end. I mean, I can't complain. Plus, a lot of attack rating, like tons of attack rating. This one's actually really nice. 6 life, some strength, some dex, some life. Jeez, these are cute charms, man. Awesome. And then we probably have a little bit more upgraded. Yeah, so we'll get some faster run walk, some poison damage around 30. 55 is like the really high. Look at these. Yeah, that's going to be great. A little bit of poison damage. Interesting that the lightning damage is so much of a boot. 4 increased required levels. Yeah, that lightning damage brings it up. It's so crazy. Yeah, 55. We actually have a lot of 55 requirements, but yeah, and then all of these skillers are 42. So unfortunately, that's really gonna be our only upgrade for a little while now. Either way, that's a really big difference. I wish some of them had some mana, but what can you do? Mana problems. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this one. I will I will continue. We'll test out our new charms and finish up Act 2, hopefully. And yeah, catch you in the next one.